And, ooh, that wasn't much weight. And that was a lot harder than I thought, guys. Hey guys, Mark McKill here with Live Anabolic, and today I'm going to give you a total body workout. You can do it at home, nothing but some dumbbells, all right? But this is going to be different from my other workouts. This is like if you're in a total rush and you just want to get something done because you're going to feel so guilty just totally skipping your workout. We're going to hit each muscle group in our body, but we're only going to do one set. How cool is that? And I'm not even gonna make you do it back to back with no rest, all right? This is not a high intensity training interval type workout today, all right? We're just gonna hit each muscle group with one really killer set of 20 reps, all right? That means you can't go with a really heavy weight because I'm making you do so many reps, all right? It's actually harder that way because you're gonna start to feel the burn, all right? But I'm gonna do it with you here in just a second, but before I get to that, I wanna mention a couple of things. We give you guys a phenomenal free resource in addition to this YouTube channel, and it's our Facebook group, all right? Just join. I don't care if you're not a social media guy. Trust me, you will love it. You don't even have to use your real name. You don't have to post any pictures of yourself. 18,000 guys. I'm the moderator. I'm answering questions every day, and everybody else is too. All over the world. You're gonna love it, trust me. And then secondly, please do us a favor, help us spread the word about this great YouTube channel. You know, hit that little like button under this video, you know, share it with some buddies, all right? And then subscribe to the channel because Gary and I are cranking out great videos for you guys every week and you don't wanna miss one. Okay, so we're gonna be doing 5 different exercises. Each exercise targets a completely different muscle group, and we're only gonna do one set, but there's a caveat. I want you guys to do a warm-up set of everything first. All right, so I'm just gonna step you through and do like a little baby warm-up of the 5 different exercises, and then you can follow along as I do each exercise for 20 reps. So the first exercise, it's a great compound movement. It hits our chest primarily, but it also works our triceps and shoulders, and that is a good old-fashioned push-up. All right, so before I get down here and crank out 20 in a minute, I want to at least get, you know, 7 or 8 or so. Just kind of warm up your joints. It's not just about warming up the muscles, guys. You really want to warm up your joints. Now, for guys where push-ups are too hard and there's no way you can do 20, let me give you a couple alternatives. So the first one is do them on your knees, all right? So on your knees, you're taking a lot of weight off your upper body. All right, so that makes it easier, but it doesn't make it a ton easier, all right? If that is still too hard to do 20, do them on your knees with your head elevated. So put your hands on the couch, a chair, coffee table, it doesn't matter, all right? So now I'm on my knees, hands are elevated, my head's elevated, and I'm not lifting nearly as much of my body weight when I do this. All right, so push-ups are gonna be easier for you guys that are not carrying a lot of excess body fat. But you can be crazy strong, okay? But if you got an extra 200 pounds of fat on you, it's gonna be hard to do a push-up. So those are 2 alternatives for you guys when you're doing the push-ups, because I want you to get as close to 20 as possible. Okay, the second exercise are gonna be some bicep curls. Now I want you to do 2 arm. I want you to do both arms simultaneously. So this is a warm-up. So pick something light, easy. I would say roughly half the weight that you're gonna use for the 20 rep set we do in a minute. So I like to twist my arms as I bring them up and then twist them back down. So the flanges won't hit your sides, okay? If you start with a neutral grip, and as you start to raise the dumbbells, rotate so that your hands, your palms are facing up, you'll just engage a little more muscle fibers when you do that. So pick something light, all right? I don't want you to get, you know, tired and fatigued here. We're just warming up the muscles and the joints, okay? All right, exercise number 3 is a goblet squat. So, you know, you're gonna be able to use a lot more weight, all right? Because we're gonna be doing, you know, lower body here, but basically it's just a body weight squat plus the addition of a dumbbell. So, and I like to go down far enough where my elbows hit my thighs. All right. I'm still pretty flexible. I don't have knee problems. My back isn't bothering me. So just go down as far as your body will let you go. So listen to your body. All right. So the other thing is pick a point on the wall in front of you and just stare at it. Okay. That will help you with your balance. So just, do about 8 or 10 of these. You're just warming up your knees, your quads, your glutes, your hamstrings, all right, your core. Simple as that. All right, so the fourth exercise is gonna be a tricep exercise. So far we've hit our chest and our biceps. Now we're gonna hit our triceps. 2-arm overhead extension. All right, lightweight guys, this is just a warm-up set. Now some of you guys may need to go through and do the warm-up set a couple of times, all right? Just kind of listen to your body, see how you feel, all right? I've already been moving around, shooting some other videos, so I'm already pretty warmed up, okay? And then finally, the last exercise today is an upright row, okay? This is for our shoulders. All right, you're not pushing yourself. I don't want you to get real fatigued now. This is just about kind of warming up the body, okay? You can do a few jumping jacks, you can do some mountain climbers down the ground, whatever it takes for you to warm yourself up, because I'm gonna step you through these 5 exercises again, but remember this time we're gonna be doing 20 reps, and I want you to pick a weight on every exercise, except of course the push-ups, that's really difficult to do for 20 reps. So if you pick a little baby weight and you get to that 20th curl and you put it down and you're not really fatigued, then you didn't push yourself hard enough. So it's all about picking the right weight for each particular exercise such that you can just barely get to that 20th rep. All right, so first exercise is push-ups. I'm gonna knock out 20 here. Now, once again, if you can't get to 20 doing it the traditional method, do them on your knees. Do them on your knees with your hands and head elevated, okay? But I want you to get to 20, even if you have to stop and catch your breath for 20 or 30 seconds and then finish out the last 5 or 6, all right? Get to 20. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woo, I haven't done push-ups in a while. That's a lot harder than it looks. So if you're trying to do all 20 of them horizontal like I did right there, and you only get to like 12, stop, get on your knees, try to finish the last 8 on your knees. And if you can't do that, do the last remaining reps on your knees with your hands elevated on the couch. Okay, let's move on to the second exercise. And like I said at the very beginning, you don't have to rush through these. This is not a high intensity interval training deal. Catch your breath, okay, after those push-ups. You'll probably be a little gassed. I know I was. All right? Now remember, don't bite off more than you can chew. You can't do 20 good form curls with much weight, all right? So be careful. And then if you don't get to 20, just like the push-ups, that's okay. Stop, put them down, shake your arms out a little bit, give yourself a 15, 20-second break, and then try to finish off that set for a total of 20 reps. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. All right, you can move around now. Cameraman 13. You don't have to sit in the same spot. Lost count. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and woo, that wasn't much weight. And that was a lot harder than I thought, guys. So not only was I have to focusing on my form, but I was having to coach my cameraman to move around so that y'all wouldn't get so bored watching me from one angle. All right, so 2 exercises down, 3 to go. So I do this strategically, all right? The third exercise is a lower body exercise. So give our upper body a little rest right now. But once again, catch your breath. You don't have to rush from one exercise to the next. So let's do 20 goblet squats, guys. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 17, 18. Whew. All right, so I don't think I used a heavy enough weight there. I should have used the heaviest dumbbell I had. I was just kind of guesstimating. That turned out to be easier than I predicted. So if you run into that, it's okay. At the end of 20 reps, if you're not gassed, pick up a heavier dumbbell and knock out another 5 to 10 reps. Simple as that. All right, lower body is out of the way. Time to exercise number 4, triceps. All right, so we've already hit biceps. Can't forget those triceps. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, whew. Be sure and use that technique to bring it down too, because if you're doing 20 and you're using a heavy enough weight, your triceps should be burning. So bring them right here to your shoulder and then down to your thigh. That'll save you from dropping that thing on the ground. All right, so the 5th exercise today, we're gonna hit the last body part that we really hadn't specifically focused on, and that is our shoulder. So remember, we started off with push-ups, which primarily hit our chest, but it did get a little bit of the front part of our shoulders, okay? And it did get some triceps, but those are the secondary muscle groups. And then we moved on to the second exercise, which were the bicep curls, okay? Now that was a truly an isolation exercise, bicep only. We weren't really working anything else. Then we went down and did those goblet squats. That was totally a lower body workout. Although when you're holding that goblet squat position with the dumbbell, you're having to engage a lot of your core muscles, okay? So even though we didn't do any type of ab specific exercise, those goblet squats actually engage your core a whole lot more than you might think. And then just finished doing some overhead tricep extensions. You know, that was a very isolation exercise targeting the triceps, but because you have the dumbbell up here in this position, you're forced to engage your core indirectly, whether you're focused on it or not. Now this last exercise is gonna be a shoulder exercise, and you're not gonna be able to do a lot of weight if you're using good form, guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13. Focus on trying to get those elbows up nice and high. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo! All right. 5 exercises, 5 different muscle groups. No, we didn't kill ourselves, but that's not what it was about today. Today was about getting a real quick, down and dirty, full body workout in, especially if you're one of those guys that just feels guilty when you miss your workouts and you just can't live with yourself. You got to do something. This is a great way to get something in quick, and then you can take a shower, get out of the door. It's also a great way to get a good pump in before your girlfriend or your wife comes home. She'll love it.